Hello.
So can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Metaji, and I'm here to introduce you our new game Resafa from delicious game designed by Vladimir Sofut.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad.
Resafa.
Resafa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game takes place in 3rd century after Europe, and each one it takes a role of some merchant in Resafa. Resafa used to be a trading post in the Middle East, important trading post, and during the game you build some workshops, you construct gardens, you help with the rain water, building some canals, and you also trade some goods around the Middle East, and it makes it. And then you try to have as many points as possible. Shit. The game takes over 6 rounds. Each round you have 3 cards on your hand.
Yeah.
In 3 cards, and you pick one of them. Each card has 2 sides, and on each side there is an action.
Yeah.
With the action, there is also a corresponding bonus action, which is defined by the color. So that's yellow, white, blue, and pink. Each time you take an action, you take the action and also the bonus action in any way you want. You can do first the bonus action and then the main action. There are 6 different actions. There are 6 different actions, and you have 2 of each on your cards at the start of the game. So, what you do, you can build a new workshop. So, at the start of the game, you start with 2 workshops, and then you pay some money and stone, so build additional one. You can rotate them anywhere you want, and you build that. Next action, you can construct a garden.
Yeah.
By constructing a garden, you connect some of the workshops.
Yeah.
And you get some materials for that.
There's 2 stones and 1
Victory point.
Victory point.
Exactly. Yeah. There are some common resources such as coins and coin and stone. And there is also marble, and then more rare ones which are spice and for us.
Yes.
There are 2 types of gardens. There is the small one and the large one, and you get to complete the garden into the whole space.
It's good.
If you do that, you get some additional bonuses depicted on your player board. So that's the garden phase, and it also has some cost associated with it when you build it, of course. Then you can also produce. As you build your workshops, there are some productions which can take on each of the workshops, so you get to choose which one you want to produce, and only 2 of the workshops can be activated in the turn in the chat. So, for example, if I activate this with these workshops, I get to take 2 coins and 2 stones and 1 coin. There is also an action which lets you trade.
Yeah.
So you have these camels.
Camels.
Yeah, and you can load them up with some goods, which actually holds on the camels. And then you can take the camel to different cities and sell the amphoras there. So, for example, I could go here.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I use this trading to sell the goods. This nets me some victory points and also some gold.
Yeah.
I can also, in a different action, I could also buy some amphoras for gold. When I am in some city, I can build a trading post there, putting my cube on some of the merchant spaces and taking the merchant and putting it on my player board. This helps me to get some victory points at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Depending on how many gardens I build, how many workshops I construct, and how many canals I build. Which brings me to the next action, which is building a canal.
Yeah.
I have some canals at the start of the game, and I can choose one of them, pay the cost, and put it on one of these interrogation spaces. During at the end of the second round, and at the end of each even round, the rain flows down to the canals, and I get to score victory points based on the canals I built.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
which gets either one of these bonus cards, I can move off one of these tracks, or I can take one of these cards, which nets me some resources. Also, I mentioned that there is the color action associated with each of these actions, and that means I can either move on the track of the associated color, take a bonus action of the color, or take one of the cards instead. That's basically the overview.
Okay. So, when the game ends,
The game ends at the end of the sixth round.
okay, it means
So each player takes 18 actions.
yeah. Gee.
Each of these colors have some cards in them, and each time you reach some milestone, you take one of them. You can either take the one you see, or pick any one.
At this point, this guy.
Yeah, exactly. At this point, you take the first one, second one, and third one. This one lets you upgrade the actions you have.
Yeah.
So this one doesn't depend on the color. I can choose anywhere you want. Here you can even choose the action, so you are not constricted by the actions you have on your hand. And this one lets you do 2 different actions. And here there are some bonus actions which you take when you take the card. And here is some end of game scoring.
Yes. Okay. How many times do you take this to play this game?
How long does it take to play? It depends on the number of to 150 bullets.
How comes the 60 minutes?
Yeah, like 1 hour and 2.5 hours.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Then we got good.
Okay, thank you.